What if tomorrow morning you woke up and gravity was just gone, not weakened, not slightly changed, simply vanished? At first, it would feel unreal, like a dream. You'd find yourself gently floating above your bed, your phone, your pillow. Everything in the room would be suspended in midair, slowly drifting across the world. Billions of people would share the same quiet, confusing experience. Stepping outside, or rather, floating outside, would reveal a world brought to a standstill. Cars, no longer held to the ground, would drift away at the slightest touch. People would cling to lampposts and buildings, their feet inches or feet off the pavement. Loose objects, a forgotten newspaper, a dropped set of keys, would begin a slow, silent ascent into the sky. Movement itself would become a complex puzzle. Pushing off a wall would send you spinning uncontrollably through the air. Walking would be impossible. The simple act of drinking a glass of water would become a challenge, as the water would escape. The glass and form floating, shimmering spheres. Our entire world is built on the assumption that things fall down. But humanity is adaptable. We'd quickly learn. Inside our homes, we'd secure furniture and create anchor points. Ropes and tethers would become our new way of navigating rooms, preventing us from bumping into ceilings. Simple tasks like eating or getting dressed would require new techniques, perhaps using straps or enclosed spaces to stay put. Our cities and towns would transform. Ropes would be strung between buildings, creating new pathways in the air. People would learn to propel themselves with controlled pushes, becoming graceful navigators of a three-dimensional world. Public spaces like supermarkets would need a total redesign. Maybe everything would be in nets, or we'd shop in sealed suits, carefully selecting floating items. The initial shock and chaos would eventually give way to a new kind of normal. The atmosphere, no longer held by gravity, would start to dissipate into space, but this would be a slow process. In the meantime, we would have to solve this monumental challenge. Perhaps we'd build enclosed, pressurized cities. Maybe we'd find a way to generate artificial gravity. Life wouldn't end. It would just become different, unimaginably different. Our perspective on everything, from how we build our homes to how we interact with each other, would fundamentally shift. Now, take a moment. Imagine you wake up tomorrow and this is your new reality. The familiar pull of the earth is gone. You are weightless. What's the very first thing you would do after the initial shock? How would you begin to adapt your home, your life? What new skills would you need to learn? Think about it. How would you survive and even thrive in a world without gravity? Let us know your first move in the comments below. What would you do if gravity disappeared? Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy exploring these kinds of questions, be sure to subscribe for more thought-provoking scenarios.